Hello and welcome to my review on FxPro. FxPro is one of the largest brokerage for Forex and CFDs on the planet. They offer a multitude of different types of accounts and even the ability to trade swap-free or using algos. The brokerage even offers a free VPS service if you're a VIP client. Margin levels are offered as alerts via email and SMS. Now, the account types that they offer vary depending on what you are looking for as far as a platform. So, for example, the platforms, the multiple trading platforms that they offer, MT4, MT5, CTrader, mobile platforms, and then there's the download center where you can get all of this information or all of this software. They do have a trading accounts page here that you can bring up, and it shows you the different trading account types. Essentially, what you're looking at is a situation where you get fixed and floating spreads on MT4, floating spreads on 5, and floating spreads on CTrader. Now, the CTrader is commission-based. It's definitely more, probably for a more professional trader. Minimum deposit is $100, but having said that, $500 is the basic minimum recommended because of leverage involved. You can do your initial deposit through MPay, FastPay, WebMoney, Moneta, Boleto, NetBanks, eProtections, NetTeller, Skrill, PayPal, China Union Pay, credit and debit cards, and of course a bank transfer. So plenty of ways to send your money to open up the account. You can see demo accounts are also available. And then, of course, there'll be premium accounts. This is the VIP that I had talked about, $50,000 or more to get involved in that. Leverage is up to 1 to 500, but you can dial that down if you wish. And there's also a trading, kind of like a trailing stop, if you will, of your leverage. So the first 100 lots that you have open is 1 to 500 or less if you choose. And then after that, it drops. After the first 100, it drops to 1 to 200. And then all the way to over 500 lots open, your leverage is 1 to 33. Now, I can't imagine that a retail trader would have 500 lots open, but it is possible. So security of funds, that's something that's going to be very crucial, and protecting clients' funds and licenses and regulations. We'll look at that next. So with the protection of client funds, they are protected by segregation of funds, as you would expect, investor protection if you are invested. Additional measures that they take, that's all here. They do have all of the regulatory that you would expect, the FCA, Dubai Financial Services, the SCB, which is the Bahamas, and then Cyprus, the CySec. So there is the Financial Services Compensation Scheme in the UK, which offers 50,000 British pounds protection in case of a serious liquidation of company assets, that type of thing. So range of markets. You can see Forex futures, indices, shares, metals, energies. So energies are going to be your basics. That's Brent, natural gas, West Texas. Intermediate metals are pretty much what you're expecting, although a little interesting thing here is you can trade grams as opposed to ounces, and euro, dollar denominated gold and silver. Shares, there's a pretty nice set of shares here available. So Boeing, Baidu, AT&T in the U.S., United Kingdom, Burberry, HSBC, the French, Air France, BNP Paribas, Germany. You have BMW, Volkswagen, Lufthansa. So there are a lot of shares that you can trade. Futures, they do allow you to trade futures. This would be like the Dow Jones Industrial, the minis, the E-mini S&P 500, the DAX, the FTSE 100, etc. You can also, of course, trade the usual Forex that you would expect. and there is a long list of Forex pairs you can trade. There's even cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So you can see that there is plenty of trading to be had with this company. As far as extras are concerned, they're a bit. I'd say they're probably not one of the more extensive as far as education and that type of thing are concerned, but they do have some abilities to. They've got like webinars, that type of thing. They do have a trading academy, but truthfully, it's a little lacking. This is probably not where you go if you're a starting trader. So, if you have a little bit of experience, FxPro is a large company that's been around forever. It's got reasonable spreads. The floating spreads are as low as 0.3 pips, but there's a $9 round term per lot, so there is that. The fixed spreads aren't bad either. On the euro dollar, it's 1.6 in the MetaTrader, and 1.2 in the MetaTrader floating. Both of those are commission free, but really at the end of the day, once you get the 0.3 pips and a $9 round trip commission fee, it's the same as 1.2. So it's kind of 6 1/2 a dozen or the other as far as which account you pick, really. The fixed is 1.6. The variable works out about the same as the commission based. So overall, it is a good brokerage firm, but it is not something that you're going to be looking to learn there. At this point, you're looking for liquidity. If you're looking for liquidity, you already know what you're doing, then this is a great place. They do have a YouTube channel that might be worth watching. They have the link here. But beyond that, you do have the Trading Academy. And like I said, it's pretty basic, so not a selling point here. Good broker if you already have the education and understand what you're doing.